So what's the plan?
Well, thought it was just gonna be Selma and I popping in.
Yeah.
No need to make a big deal of it.
Well, definitely got to pay my tab. I mean, they haven't even asked, so I'm gonna go in there and make sure I pay my tab because they've been very, very gracious about it. I don't know, y'all want to maybe stand outside the door or something, and I don't know.
Actually, I got a question about and this is for the GM. The device that Skiff would be holding to read the thing. How big is that device? Like, how bulky and noticeable is it?
I think we decided last time it was slightly bigger than a glow stick. Like, I think in 2049 it's the size of a pen, isn't it? It's like really small.
Yeah.
It's like a self recorder. It's like that big.
Yeah, it's like that big. So just going the way we develop technology is sometimes it's bigger before we learn how to make it smaller and more compact. So it's probably bigger than that. So maybe like one of those old school. Actually, let's just go say it's the size of this cell phone right here. And I know the audience can't see it yet, but that's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. Yeah. And then how busy does the club look? Because it just opened recently,
there's
right?
The line. There's definitely
There's a line.
Yeah, like people are ready to hit the club.
All right.
There's
thinking,
also
Galen?
clearly like a VIP section or a line where you can go in and potentially maybe skip ahead.
What do you mean, what am I thinking? Well, I mean, Skiff and Selma are the ones that have been here before. If you want me to work the club, I can.
I don't think we need to do that. We got other plans, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm honestly, I'm just planning on going in quick and getting out. Getting a read on that thing. I mean, it could be nothing. I hope it's not, but it could be nothing. And Selma's gonna pay her tab, and then we'll head out over to the snake pit.
Yeah.
All right. Anything comes up, just say the word. All right.
Little radio.
Absolutely.
We'll be right in.
Now my problem here is I don't know how long it's going to take to get through that line. So, what am I supposed to do here? Flash my badge? I mean, it's been a while since I've even been in a club.
No, we got an all access pass. The bouncer doesn't need to know what we're doing here.
All right. We'll be out here.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna get out of the car.
Just a quick question, narrative-wise. I know it's a trope in a lot of different like media and stuff like that, where the cops like flash their badge and they just get let in. Like, is that kind of the case here in this city, or no?
I would assume actually that it would be, because you guys have, that's just kind of the way things run here. I imagine that they could put up a stink, but considering the reaction they had to your badge last time you were here, I think you probably are under the impression that they won't put up a fight. You might not even need to flash your badge if you're lucky enough to get the same woman who was manning the door, and she recognizes you. She might just let you in if you're trying to be discreet in front of the rest of the crowd.
What was it was
Ursa.
Ursa?
Yep, that's right.
Ursa was the name of the person who like dropped their keys, like when I mentioned.
Okay.
Ursa. Twas.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll be in touch if we need any backup or anything.
All right.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay, guys.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm gonna head over to whoever's manning the line, whoever's at the door.
Okay. Let's go ahead and either just roll me a 1d3. At anybody.
Okay.
And we'll just determine who is still at the door. You got Ursa. Look at that. Lucky you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so I think her reaction probably is not immediately to recognize you probably right away, but then she looks to Skiff, then back to you and goes, oh yes, I do know you too. And once she sees Skiff, She kind of just stiffens a little bit and then leans forward. What can I do for you?
Hi. I'm just here to pay my tab. Finally.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Go on in. And
All right.
she'll just
Thank you.
kind of like let you in.
All right.
that
Thanks
way.
so much.
What kind of attitude, as we were just walking up, what kind of attitude did Ursa have? I'd like to roll for
Yep. Go for it. Insight.
insight.
Oh my God. Okay. 4. Holy shit.
Also-
That's 2 episodes in a row.
Also, what did they have for breakfast? Like, you just tell me everything.
Yeah,
about their
just
day.
everything. Okay.
Blood type.
So
Holy shit.
This is
That
insight,
was a
dude.
crit,
Okay.
a double crit, by
Yeah.
the way, for those listening.
Oh, okay. So Ursa is.
Triple crit.
I think it's interesting to you because when you met Ursa earlier, she fumbled her keys and she was very intimidated by you, and I think it's very easy for you to see, oh, now she's wearing her persona, her bouncer persona, and so when she recognized you, that slipped for a moment, and you saw kind of maybe who she might be outside of this mask and this persona that she's wearing, this like tough exterior that she has for this bouncing job that she does. But she is actually impeccably good at not letting it show. And that might be weird to you because she was so intimidated by you earlier, but she seems a little bit more relaxed now. Like she doesn't really have a reaction. She says, okay, I'll let you in, and moves to the side. She's stiff. She's all business. And she doesn't seem frightened of you anymore. And her eyes are dilated. You rolled a 4. She's on drugs. She's calm. I was like, that's
Skip
good
and
enough.
see
And then I went,
forever.
no, dude, you rolled a 4. So yeah. Yeah, her eyes are dilated. She's on some drugs, having a good time.
All right. We head on in.
Okay, now when you get inside, I'm assuming you're gonna try to Selma's gonna go pay her tab and you're gonna try to sneak through the back, right?
Well, okay. In my visualization of the place, the bar was right next to like the little alcove where she snuck off.
Yeah.
So Selma goes up there. Is there a bathroom or anything that way?
There is actually. So you can head towards the bathroom and then actually just go behind the bar and to the wall. Yep.
Good. That'll be my play then.
Okay. So then you go ahead and roll stealth. And Selma, do you want to try to not really distract, but just kind of have enough presence that maybe people aren't noticing as much as they might normally?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
What would
So
you
mean
like to roll
sort
for
of
that?
be a distracting presence?
Not necessarily like knocking things over and being in an active distraction, but just, you know, having that kind of presence like, hey,
Just be
it's
a
the drunk
cat.
girl from the other night.
Of course. What would I need to?
This is an interesting roll, so let me take a look and see.
Because it's sort of like meant to be a distraction, but
I imagine it would be somewhere either in connections or manipulation, but I would also accept hand to hand, which I know sounds weird, but
okay.
you're
Try hand to hand.
you're either physically doing something in which they find distracting, or that's
all right.
a 1, which is a critical fail on the roll, but you still got a success on the other dice, so that's a success. Okay.
Okay.
All
Excellent.
right.
Does that mean I roll stealth with advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
That's why we had her do it first.
All right, so I kind of run into a chair, and the chair kind of wobbles a little bit, like, oh, God, sorry. Clearly don't see these walking chairs. You know, God. Hi. I'm here to pay my tab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the other night. I just start getting out my
which
my
night?
wallet.
You don't recognize this woman. She's not from the other night, but which day was it?
Oh, a couple days ago, actually.
Okay.
Should be under Whitaker.
Whitaker. I don't see anything for Whitaker. Do you know what you had here? And then she just goes ahead and pulls out 3 different trays, and you can kind of look at the tabs and the bills to see what was there. Would you like to push that roll? Skip?
Yes, I would.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 0. I got no successes, so I would like to push
Okay.
and
Take some of that resolve damage. Just one.
Yep. Okay.
Nice.
There. Okay, good.
The push got it. Okay.
That's weird. I'm not sure I should be on there. There was a gentleman. He was just the nicest. Bertrand, I think. I want to say his name was Bertrand.
Okay. Was
yeah,
he serving
remember
you?
me. Yeah, he definitely was working the bar. Bertrand. He had some glasses, kind of stubble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She pauses for a second and then looks at the receipts. I'm trying to think like if they would be using paper because they're analog, but it's also Blade Runner, and so I'm just taking a moment to decide what that probably looks like. I think the menus and everything were on a iPad kind of like PDA type thing. So we'll say that that's kind of what you could scroll through, the available receipts there. So she leans over and looks through and then points to your tab, which has a signature on the bottom, some initials that we can assume is Bertrand. This one?
Yeah, I think that's mine. Actually, narrator, I just want to zoom in because I'm fairly certain I remember the name of the drink.
Yep.
Which was, oh no.
I have it, don't worry.
Electric Sunset?
Yes,
Was
I
that
think
it?
that was the one.
Was that the one that was served to me? Electric Sunset. So I just want to make sure that that's on the receipt.
That is on there, yep.
Okay, because I remember having those. And, all right, so that looks legitimate. But you're telling me that Bertrand has his signatures at the bottom of this?
He, initialed it, yep.
Okay. Well, guess I made a new friend. I thought I still owed something here.
Yeah, no,
right.
you're all set.
All set.
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, thank you so much. Can I roll insight just to see what's going on here?
Absolutely.
If I can, because I'm picking up something. Or it's not supposed to be there. Let's see. Actually, when insight or observation? Would insight be better?
Ooh, well, you would just get different types of information depending on what you rolled. But yes, I think insight would probably give you more of what you are looking for, whereas observation is just body language and things like that.
Okay.
Do you want to push it?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Actually, I'm sorry. I press push and then after
and then you
that,
choose how many you're going to push. Now, everyone gets the opportunity to push 2 while only taking 1 damage, so really there's no point to not re-roll both unless one was already a success.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. It was.
Nope.
I think I will give you this though, because you're still a Blade Runner, still a police officer. So I will say that she seemed a little surprised to hear that Bertrand maybe served you himself, and then, yeah, that's probably what you would notice. She seemed very surprised by that, and then now she's calculating who you are and what that might mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the help. Guess I didn't need to be here.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Thank you for stopping by anyway.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Whitaker, you said it was, right?
Yeah.
Have a good evening, Miss Whitaker. Would you like to
Thank you
stay and
very
have
much.
some drinks?
You know, I wish I could. I had a great time with y'all the other night, but sorry, I can't.
All right. Well, have a good evening
All right.
then.
Okay, you take care. And I go over to the door and I'm just gonna, I guess, wait for Skiff. Not exactly sure where he is, but I'm just kind of gonna maybe shuffle a little bit, act like I'm doing something with my hands because I'm awkwardly standing there, not sure where he went. But I know that he had business, so.
Yep. Okay.
I think I'll just go wait in the lounge, just check my phone real quick.
Okay.
Or KIA, rather.
Yeah.
Or maybe I won't pull that out, actually. I don't pull that out because then I remember. Then I remember we're not supposed to be obvious about this, so I don't have that out.
Okay.
I apologize to interrupt. Are we listening to both of you right now?
That's a great question. Did you have your comms open while you were paying your tab? And Skiff, do you have your comms open so that you can continue to talk?
Honestly, if I wasn't asked to do it, then no.
Okay.
I think probably same for me.
Okay.
Or discussed it. If we had discussed it, I would have left it on, no problem. But
yeah. Okay.
I don't think it was a situation that really called for it, so yeah. It's more than fun.
Okay. All right, then. So let's go to Skiff here real quick. So you have tucked around the corner and walked all the way to the end. There's nobody down here. And what are you doing? Why don't you describe what we see?
You said I saw a flash of, like, the wording on a... I want to say it was on a fish tank, yeah?
That's right.
Something like that?
That's right.
Okay. I'm going to just take out my, like... I'm going to have my back to everybody, and I'm just going to take out my my flashy thing. And I'm going to flashy thing the fishbowl.
Okay.
Neuralize the whole club.
Exactly.
So what it was, just to remind everybody, so basically this was like a long, skinny hallway that was tucked behind the bar and like beside some of the washrooms. That looks like it maybe led somewhere. There was a way to go down a corner, but it seemed like a dead end. And it was just wall to or floor to ceiling fish tanks on either side, and then at the dead end it was just a fish tank. But he managed to see some sort of like translucent words. Do you remember what those were?
What's this journey mine?
Yeah. Okay. So that's what you saw before with the naked eye, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're going to go ahead and use this device. Let's just roll observation for the rest of the scene. Obviously, I'm gonna tell you what you see on the wall here, but this is just for other stuff as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
Whoa!
I rolled with advantage.
Okay.
I had it still on advantage. My bad.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, even without the advantage, if we just dropped the last one, I mean, you still
want
killed
I mean,
it.
that's fair.
Want to roll again, or?
That's fair. We could just do the 7 and the 10, which means you did it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
that's
All
fair.
Good
You
enough.
can also have advantage on your next roll for being a team player and admitting when it was on advantage. Okay, so.
No, dude, I'm a hardcore role player, dude. I love it
know.
when I fail.
I know.
I like failing. Failing
Failing
gets you some great results.
some stranger that you know walking through the bar. Okay.
Motherfucking right.
Yeah. Okay, so as you kind of as you swipe this device over the fish tank, 2 other lines light up above what's this journey mine, and they are endless paths entwine. In choice.
Wait, this is above
This
those
is above
lines?
it. Yep. So endless
Okay.
paths entwine. In choices you define. What's this journey mine? And you rolled 3 for observation, so you are going to notice this before it immediately fades away and disappears and is replaced by something else. It's 1 line now, and it says hidden face I wear, and there's a comma after it. So to be clear, when you swiped the device over the wall, it showed you the whole poem. Nothing appeared in order or anything. It's like it was already there complete, and then once it saw the light, it kind of moved away, and now something else has appeared. And it's just the 1 line, but it's in the same place as the first line of the other stanza, if that makes sense.
And then, but there's nothing after that.
There's nothing after that yet, no. It just says hidden face I wear.
Since I'm observing, I'm looking for like a microphone or something like that. Like
You don't
something,
see
'cause
one,
it
but you would know
feels-
you don't need one to be visible
Okay.
right now. But yes, you're right.
Okay.
Do it. Your instinct is on point.
I kind of like look at it, and I just kind of say under my breath to myself, "You want me to finish it?" All right, that'll do for now.
Okay.
I know we got stuff to do, and I don't want to keep my partners waiting and shit like that. But is there a way that I can take a clandestine, like a photo of that, or?
You'd have to pull out your KIA.
Okay. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I will like say the lines over and over in my head to memorize them, endless paths entwine.
And you're
was
saying
a path?
this is in your head? You're not saying
Yes,
any of this out loud?
in my
Okay,
head,
yep.
in my head, yeah.
Okay.
Endless paths entwine,
Yep,
plural.
that's right. I will
Endless
actually...
paths entwine, the choices you define. What's this journey mine?
Yep.
And then hidden face I wear, comma.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
I turn around and head back out. Actually, I will hit the head real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I walk into the bathroom. I don't actually go to the bathroom. I just go and wash
So
my
it
hands.
looks like you went down the hallway and were
Exactly.
like, where's the bathroom? And then turned around and, yep.
Exactly.
Got
so
it.
I'll wash my hands, and as I'm I wash my hands and I like shake them off. And I look up into the mirror, and I see Lake again in the reflection. And I just look at him, and I go, getting closer.
Could you remind me if I did Lake with an Irish accent?
Yes, you did.
Okay, all right.
And I just say getting closer, and it's rare. You don't really see Skiff smile a lot, but you see like just the hint is like a crack of the upper corner of the lip of the mouth, like just getting closer.
Roll an insight for me, and remember this, you can use your advantage on this, but you also don't have to. You can save that and use that whenever you want.
Did you say insight?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't use advantage this time.
Okay.
Don't
What
need
is
it.
happening? What is happening with you?
I'm just real good.
Yeah.
My heart is connected, baby.
Holy
It's open
shit,
to the
dude.
world.
That's another 4.
That's a
for
4 for those
guys
listening.
yeah.
Oh my God, we went how many episodes without a single 4, and then we've had 3 in the last 2 episodes. Ridiculous. Okay, 4, huh? Which means it's 3 extra successes. Okay, Lake crosses his arms before you leave, and he's looking at you like he's got something to say.
Something on your mind, pal?
Yeah, you're getting closer, but I don't know. I feel like you're gonna miss something if you're not careful. You're missing something right now.
Well, I know I have to finish, or at least I think I have to finish the poem. It seems like it's a password, you know, you say the rest of it out loud.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
Why don't you stay? See if anybody else goes back there. You really want to leave after all this? You finally see her after how long? And you want to do something else? I know this is the only thing that you want to be doing right now. And you do too.
I feel like you're testing me.
Am I?
I know. The most good I could do right now is the unselfish choice, going back out there and going with my partners and unraveling that thread. This one is personal, and you're right. I more than anything want to stay here. But like I said, partners mean something to me.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be back. I'm not letting this go. You know me.
You should call Natalie.
It's a good idea.
And Lake is gone. Does he disappear sometimes in the middle of conversation with you, or is he always just there?
I picture it like I'm like looking at the mirror, and then I look down. He says his last whatever he has to say, and then I look up and he's gone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then he's gone.
And I dry my hands off however they do it. If they have towels or a blower or whatever, and I walk out. And in that long hallway, as I'm going, now does the KIA work like a phone? Like I pick it up and put it in my ear?
No, it's not. You don't pick it up and put it to your ear. As far as like if you take a look, it looks like a big calculator type object. There is something in the Roll20 where you can click on it and take a peek at what it looks like. And those of you watching, I will show you right now, but it looks kind of like a weird, like almost like a digital camera without a without a front lens. And we don't
use our KIAs to contact dispatch, right?
No, I mean, technically you would be routing probably through your KIA, but you guys have earpieces or something like that. You don't need to.
Cool. Yeah. Then I'll wait until I get back to the car and use the car's comm.
Okay.
KIA kind of looks like a Game Gear had sex with a Commodore 64.
Yes, that's a great description.
Only the best 80s style for us.
Yep, exactly.
I miss my Game Gear so much.
Or 90s, actually, isn't it?
Killed the batteries.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Commodore was
anyway,
80s. Though.
I see if I walk out and see Selma.
80s.
You get it all sorted out?
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Spend? A lot? A little?
More than I care to admit. Crazy thing is, it didn't go on my card. It was paid for. Isn't that crazy?
Little. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I'd say we go talk more in the car. You know, it's kind of loud.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I've got some stuff to say as well.
Yeah. And as soon as we get out of the doors, you know, we see Ursa. Like, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night.
She just nods at you, but doesn't say anything else. Her eyes are focused on the crowd.
Right. Okay. And then
I kind of stop. I stop by Ursa, and I light up. I don't look at her. I just stop side by side with her, light up a fresh smoke, and I say, apparently you got a good Samaritan paying tabs for cops. Does that happen a lot here?
Oh God. Okay. Are you? I feel like I want you to roll some sort of manipulation or intimidation or empathy or something like that. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. But you might get more if you do.
I'll roll manip.
Yep.
And I'll use the advantage
get more.
now,
Yeah,
so I don't
you might
forget.
get more if you don't. Okay, so you did get success with that extra advantage.
Success,
yep, which was really good. Okay, so you said you have a good Samaritan out here paying tabs for cops. Does that happen often? And she, for the first time, instead of looking out at the crowd, makes direct eye contact with you. We don't get many good Samaritans these days. Everybody always wants something.
If you had to guess, why would someone be doing that?
Because they want something.
They got a name?
Not for you.
Fair enough. You have a good night.
No response.
Flick the cigarette.
Yep.
I turn to
Walk
Skiff
away.
while we're walking. What the
Someone
hell's
paid
up
your
with that
tab.
place, huh?
Someone paid your tab, and it's a known thing. It wasn't just some random person. It was someone. And, someone with probably not so good intentions. That's the impression that I got.
Well, it was the same guy that I was hanging out with, Bertrand. When I mentioned his name, really didn't get much of a reaction, but I think there was something Something strange. I'm not even sure he works here proper. But his signature was at the bottom of my receipt. And I don't know why.
Want something?
It's a message. It's 100% something. How about you?
Well, as we make our way to the our new ride.
Yeah, that's right.
I open the driver's side door. I get in, close the door. Before firing it up, I turn to everybody in the car. I got the rest of it. And I got the start of a new line. And it just stops, which makes me think that there's a password, something spoken out loud that'll get you into a different area of the bar. It said, "Endless paths entwine, the choices you define. What's this journey mine?" And then that part scrubs and erases. And then a new line begins. "Hidden face I wear." And I believe, if you're in the know, you finish that out loud and they let you in.
Well, I mean, is it a known poem? I mean, have you run it through the
I'm going to do that right
KIA?
now.
Anything? Maybe it's a known author.
I'm going to run it by Natalie.
Yeah.
Have her look.
Yeah, I
while
mean,
we
that
head to
sounds
the
like
snake
a-
pit.
It sounds like an actual poem.
Mhm.
Oh man, where'd you find that?
Did you hit the bathroom while you were there at any point?
Nah, I mean, not really. I think they might have had another one on the second level. I don't know if I went to that same one.
There's a hallway past the bathroom, like seemingly ends at a dead end. And there's fish tanks, floor to ceiling fish tanks. Very ostentatious, but it's printed right there on the glass.
You said that. So you did the light, you saw the poem, but then it reacted to the light. Like you're saying it scrubbed. It changed after the fact. So that might be a step in the process, maybe, or it's just a way of seeing one side of like a passcode or something.
Yep.
All right.
Seems like you got to finish the poem, and then they'll let you in to whatever's back there. But that's a mystery for another time.
Well, if we can make a few guesses, we can assume that it's nothing good, right?
I mean,
What do you mean good?
hidden
I mean,
stuff is hidden for a reason.
yeah. Well, that's fair. But you hear about secretive clubs and get-togethers and whatnot. But the fact that it reacted to that light in particular.
That's where my head's at. Whatever's back there, it's high up on the food chain.
Yeah. All right.
Not only that, but should we wait while people come back?
Oh my
there we
god,
go.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay, what did I miss? I'm so sorry. My cat was losing his mind. I'm here.
We were just relaying the. I relayed the poem to him.
Okay.
For those of you who couldn't see, PB kind of DC'd and had to come back. I just relayed to him the poem. We talked about the fact that the light is what made it show up, and that means that it's someone who has the means to use a light like this, which is pretty new shit.
Yeah.
So it means they're high up on a food chain somewhere. And we discussed the fact that it's probably like we have to finish the poem to get back there. And I was just about to say the following. But that's not all. Someone someone paid Selma's tab. And the bouncer, who I've become, I don't know, familiar with, inasmuch said that the reason for them doing that is because they want something.
I mean, it makes sense to me. And this was also a gentleman that I spent a lot of time talking to that night as well. He was just sort of listening, you know. But he made sure I got water at the end. I remember I'd been drinking and he actually got me water and then my receipt. And so it was odd when I asked the bartender about him. You know, didn't get a great response. But I can only assume they must have known about him or who he was.
All right.
It wasn't a cheap tab. I mean, I probably had 5 drinks.
5. Oh,
Yeah, roughly.
you're much stout, and you're still standing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I had some water, but it was over the course of a few hours, so.
All right.
Yeah.
I
So,
grabbed the comm and I radio in.
Dispatch.
Yeah.
Kalispell. Can you hook me up with Natalie and records, please?
Yeah, I can. 1 second. Hello, detective.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Do you need something?
I'm doing good.
What do you need?
You know me so well.
Aw. I'm just on my
Write
way.
something down for me.
Yeah.
And,
Okay, 1 second. Wait.
Okay.
Okay. I'm on my way to the office now. Okay, all right. Now I'm ready. Go ahead.
Endless paths entwine. The choices you define. What's this journey mine?
Okay.
And then, new poem. Starts with the line, hidden face I wear. Now what I want from you, Natalie,
Okay.
and I'll tell you what,
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I didn't see you. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll give you
This is going to be at least 3 pieces of pie.
you know what? I'll go you one better.
Okay.
I'll give you a recipe for my grandma's peach cobbler.
You're like a good peach cobbler. I'm not much of a baker though, but okay, I accept.
I just need you to find the rest of that last poem.
Okay. I can try.
That's all I ask.
Okay.
You're the best, Natalie.
Aw, thank you. Good luck, detective.
Thank you. Good luck to you as well.
And it disconnects.
Do I know where she's from? Because she has an accent.
She does have an accent. Let's see. The accent is actually like a Louisiana Creole, Cajun French accent, but I don't know if that exists right now in this alt world. But yeah, let's say you know that she's kind of would be, I guess, from the southern states before she moved to LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I need. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Well, considering the technology being used and where we're planning on going to next, there's a good chance that this Nakayama is involved in both places, right? I mean, if he was abducted and his job was as intimate as it was with replicants. So, hopefully Natalie will be able to get us something. Because,
And you think this has something to do with what Skiff found?
Nakayama? Yeah. I mean, look at the fact that it reacted to that very specific light that's being used in replicants. It's too coincidental.
We can be sure that this place is harboring replicants or anything as of yet.
Sure, anywhere.
We know they're doing something illegal.
Yep.
I think we can agree on that. There's no other reason to have any sort of hidden area of the club. We can make a pretty big leap, and we can say that it has something to do with replicants, but we're not sure about that.
Well, but it's not that big of a leap. I mean, we've got the blonde lady that detective here knew from his past that had a familiar look. We've got an image that has been shared that had Renzo in it and the lady. And now we've got technology being used that is replicant specific, or at least to our knowledge. I don't know any other uses for it. There's too many things that are just hit.
He's not wrong. Vanya was in both places. She was at the club and in the photo, so she's connected to both events.
And you saw her go in that direction, right? That's why you went back there originally, and that's when you stumbled upon it. So
that's correct.
I don't see the full picture, but there's too many things that are just starting to line up.
I agree. I mean, I have never seen Skiff like that. When we were at this place for the first time, it felt like, I don't know, Skiff, it felt like you were unraveling just a little bit, and that I think that scared me. So I've got a little bit of fear. I've got apprehension about this place, and I'm gonna trust that. So there is something here that makes me uneasy, but Skiff, you know, I want to follow whatever intuition you have, so I'm not exactly sure what the next best step is to get you back into a position where you can solve this on the premises, but I don't know, that's gonna require some verbal, tactical planning, Galen.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still got this right in front of us. We got Broderick Wakeman, Snake Pit, handing something which possibly may be drugs to Nakayama. And that's where we're going. That's where we're going right now. I fire up the spinner.
Yeah. I think the Snake Pit is definitely an important destination right now. So,
you got any contacts in the area, Galen? Anybody give us the inside scoop to this Snake Pit?
I've got contacts everywhere.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and roll for it?
Ooh, I will push that roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
One success.
Nice. Don't forget to mark off your resolve. And what is this connection that you have?
This area is Sector 1.
Yep. It is also featured in the first film, for those who are unfamiliar.
Sector 1 is, can you give me a little bit of info about Sector 1?
What kind of info are you looking for? Just like,
I mean, like,
climate?
what kind of place is it?
Well, Sector 1 contains a lot of different, entertainment stuff, like the stadium is there, I believe. Yeah. So it's basically just kind of like your,
There was a sport that's prevalent now, too, right?
Yes. Let me take a look, too.
I know a bookie.
Okay, yeah, like there's the beauty salon is there too. The red light district is there. I wasn't sure for sure. Rag
I know a
row,
lot of
like
people there.
yeah, this is like you've got nightclub row as well. There's magazine, A&B Sports Stadium. Like it's just all where you go for entertainment.
Okay.
Yep.
The entertainment district. Let's see. What is close to the Snake Pit?
Early Q. There's the other nightclub row, and then there's some other stuff that's unlisted, so we can just make up whatever we want.
Okay.
But close by, so if you look at the map on the Roll20, there's the Snake Pit, and then there's the Red Light District, and A&B Sports Stadium makes a little bit of a triangle. So we could say there's like a gambling strip as well, if you want.
Okay.
And that's where you know the bookie from.
Yeah.
Yep.
Former fighter.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, this person's a former fighter. I see there's a spot marked Kumite, which means it's the blood sport. So, former fighter turned into a bookie. We'll say their name is... so bad at names. We'll say...
I can help you out, because I have a bunch of like Blade Runner feely ones. But my question for you while we're thinking of this name here is, you said he's a former fighter and now he's a bookie. My question is, did he used to have replicants fighting? Because I feel like...
I think that's why they're no longer a fighter.
Was there...
Replicants kind of got phased into fights,
and so they ended up retiring before they lost their head. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Errol Sterling. Do we have somebody named Errol already?
I don't think so.
I don't think we do either. Okay, Errol Sterling it is. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right.
They just called him Sterling. Sterling Silver.
Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect.
Because he shined in the ring.
Yeah. Love it. Okay, what is he in you? If you were to imagine what he looked like, what would he look like? And everybody, I think, can just join in on this.
Kind of muscular and has like but has a belly now. You know,
Okay.
like
Yeah, 100%. Had to
Develop-
let himself go
yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
still has those like thick fighter arms and legs, but like the belly's there now.
All right.
Cauliflower ears.
Yeah.
Does he have like
one of those
salt
brows.
and pepper,
that's
Yeah, probably.
facial hair?
Yeah.
And
his mouth and eyes.
yeah, kind of like I think they're either hit or miss. Like they're either really nice or just in a shit mood.
Yeah,
kind of
you never know what
moody.
you're gonna get. Like
Yeah.
they're probably their nose has probably very clearly been broken multiple times, so it's like crooked a little bit. And he's probably on a lot of painkillers, so that probably determines whether or not you're gonna catch him in a good mood or a cranky mood, depending on if he's
lots
near
of
the
head
end of his
injuries, that's
redose.
causes, yeah.
Yeah, and where do you meet him? Do you call him?
No, I never call.
Okay, you always meet him in person, and you go down to Sector 1 to do so, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Now, what is your relationship with him like? I know you said you never know if you're going to get him in a good mood or a bad mood, but is he...
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out, but also, I just need to
Not
know
the
how...
best.
Not the best, okay.
Oh.
How forthcoming he is with information and whatnot, or if he's even happy to see you, so that'll be good. Okay. You guys head down to this bookie, Sterling. And
I
are you
imagine
meeting
it's
him alone?
probably like it's probably really crowded here too.
Yeah.
Like there's lots of foot traffic, lots of street food and
Yes,
stuff
absolutely.
like that. It's definitely like one of those scenes from the first film where there's just a ton of people everywhere and lots of neon and there's a lot of umbrellas. Everybody's getting deluged and a lot of A lot of wonderful smells and things that are cropping up. People trying to fry whatever protein they can in interesting ways.
Street meat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's also Galen's nickname. Sorry.
Okay, I have a map actually
Cannon.
for this area. Not to scare you, but
Go ahead and scare us. It's fine.
all right, we're gonna put this one in here, and then what I'll do is actually, you guys have your tokens, right? Because basically, stream can't see this map, which is fine, but I just want to know where you guys are starting and like where you are.
All right.
And then let me know if you're being stealthy or not. And then stream, hang tight. I'm going to show you the map in just a moment. You guys take a look at that and figure out.
I'm digging this music, by the way.
Me too.
It's so good.
It's very first film this sector. So I heard it and was like, yep, here we go. This is Blade Runner shit. Okay.
I would say that wherever Galen is expected to meet this person, like I would need to know that, and then from there,
Okay.
I'm sure we could pick our locations.
Yep. So why don't you go ahead and choose where you're gonna meet him? I would say somewhere in the middle or somewhere in the back. It's up to you. You can decide where you want to meet him.
By the pawn shop, 100%.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Just far enough away from the bar to get some people that are going to make some bad decisions.
Yep. Okay.
And close enough to the pawn shop so that they can sell some stuff to go ahead and play some bets.
Are you outside the pawn shop, and are you street facing? Or are you meeting in the alley or behind it?
I would imagine that that Sterling is probably just kind of making their way around the whole block. You know, they do once around, probably grabbing some food here and there. That's how they got the belly. So I would say that probably street side.
All right. So I imagine as we are getting closer to this, we have the street plan up on our KAs anyway, right?
Yeah, like as you're planning. Yep, for sure.
Yeah, and you're telling us where you're going to meet him. You know, I'm asking you stuff like, you know, but is he going to be looking for you to be alone? Do we need to hang back dramatically? Like, what is this guy spook easily?
Sterling is not someone you want to piss off. I've pissed him off before, and it's he can get kind of violent. Just keep an eye out.
All right.
I think I've got something that might sweeten the pot for him.
I point at the at a spot on the map and say, "There's a store here. So looks like it sells watches. I'm probably gonna stand outside there. What are you two thinking?"
I don't know. Maybe we just stay in the vehicle? But I'd like to get out and sightsee, so what do you think, Skiff?
Sterling's not running anywhere. Bad knee.
Yeah, no, I just need to be close in case something happens to you.
I don't think we need to be there. I'm fine with waiting in the car.
Yeah, I'll just wait in the car.
All right, I'm gonna keep
You can
comms open
radio
with
if
you
something
two.
happens.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it open, but I'll be far enough back. I won't be in earshot. So, you know, signal, Galen, if something happens.
All right. What's the signal?
Well, you're gonna know where I'm standing. I'll be looking in that direction. If at any point you turn your body towards me, fully towards me, that's enough.
All right.
All right. I imagine we probably park a little bit of ways. I'll let Galen go first, down the street before I get out of the car.
Okay. Galen, good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
You guys should be able to see the map now. If you want to place your tokens where your characters will be standing or posted or positioned, that would be great.
Sure. Let me grab it. All right, let me move him. Oh no, I dropped him. All right. So he's here-ish. I mean, I think I'm trying to window shop, essentially.
Where are our tokens here?
You just drag them in from your where your character sheet is. You just click on the text and drag them onto the page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and see if I can just capture what I'm looking at for stream. So hang tight, folks.
Is that where we are? I think that's where we are.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yep. All right, so you two are going to be in the car. Yep, I see it. Perfect.
Okay.
Errol is this guy's name. Okay, so I think I'd like for you guys to roll some stuff, but we can choose one person to roll from each group who's gonna either roll stealth or observation. So I feel like Skiff and Selma, you guys might want to be doing observation potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I could roll observation.
Okay.
You want me to do that now?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
And then why don't you go ahead and roll stealth, Bob?
Sure. Oh God. Yeah, why not?
Hey.
Whoa!
Whoa. Okay.
Just about the best roll he could have made, almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to kind of just approach what I would like to have done on my way here is I want to have picked up a little to-go sushi from the sushi place across the street.
Okay.
And this will be shrimp tempura roll.
Is that his favorite?
I have no idea. I know
Okay.
it's fried.
All right. Okay, he is.
So I've got a little bento box kind of, bit of sushi that I'm kind of walking over there with.
Okay. He notices you as you walk over. You're not trying to hide it. And why don't you just go ahead and roll me a 1d2 so I know if he's already grumpy or not. Just for me. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. He sees you and rolls his eyes.
How's it
Okay.
going, Sterling?
It's going.
Business good?
Just cut to the chase, man. What do you want? Is that for me? And he's already grabbing it.
I'll extend it outwards.
Yep.
How's your knee feeling?
Like shit. Like it's always feeling like shit. Does this come with chopsticks?
They're in there. Just look
He's
inside
already-
the bag.
I've realized now in this moment he's the type of person that's already doing the thing as he's asking you. Are there chopsticks in here? He's already opening it. And then he just begins to just eat this with his fingers, even though he asked. And then there are the chopsticks there, and he just picks it up and dips it. Yep. Oh yeah, this is good. All right, what did you ask me?
Is your knee particularly bothering you today? It's raining pretty bad.
Do you sell him drugs on occasion? Is that what's happening right now? Okay, all right. just wasn't sure if that was the thing you were offering him.
I might be, but this isn't something that I've done before.
Okay, it's not something you've done before. Okay. Yeah, man, you know what it's like when it rains. It's, it's awful, and I don't want to think about it. I just want to eat the sushi and give you whatever it is that you came here to get. What do you want?
Look, we got a pretty big problem. Hoping you might be able to help out. You see a lot of people around here. We've got a few, we got a few pretty dangerous people.
Uh-huh.
That have made their way through recently.
He's wiping his fingers on his pants. Okay.
We're looking for 3 individuals and an unwilling passenger.
Okay. There's a lot of that around here.
Yeah, but you've got your ear to the streets. I know that you keep an eye out, specifically around the snake pit.
I reach up and I'm scratching the back of my cauliflower ear now, and then I look towards the snake pit in the direction where it would be.
3 military types.
Okay. Got anything more than that?
I'm going to take out the Kia.
Ooh,
I'm
okay.
going to show him the picture.
All right. He moves his neck and it cracks, and he looks over at this device. Maybe looks up and looks around for a moment to see who's looking and noticing you before looking down. And you show him the picture.
These 3, they might very well be involved in a pretty large group of killings. There's that bomb that went off recently. You saw the news?
No, man. You know I don't read the news.
Well, one of them, we think, blew up a building.
Which building? Did they deserve it?
Bunch of regular people.
Oh.
Just regular civilians.
All right. That's weird.
Yeah.
You know, usually when reps are going to do something crazy like blow up a building, it's usually something important.
Well, we're trying to catch them so that they don't do it again.
Right. And these are them, you're saying?
Think so.
Never seen them before. Sorry. They look pretty generic, to be honest.
I'm staring pretty intently at Sterling here.
What? What the fuck? This is like a side profile, barely. This other guy's wearing some sort of fucking beanie. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to have X-ray vision? I can barely make out her chin. It's covered by this scarf. She's blonde. Look around you. There's a blonde. There's a blonde. There's a blonde.
Do we have a picture of what was their name? Nakayama?
You could if you wanted one. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's difficult to get that information from Terminal and stuff like that. Like, he's a famous CEO.
So people would recognize the face if they saw it. Your average person.
Probably. It depends on if they pay attention to the news or whatever. I don't know if he would, to be honest with you. I have to think about, like, corporate culture, and I feel like in this dystopia in my brain, I'm not saying that this is, for sure canon for the whole series, but my interpretation would be like there are present day celebrities almost kind of in a way, because they don't really have Hollywood the way that we do. So I imagine that since everything is run by corporations and advertisements are everywhere, then it's kind of like a big deal which corpo you run and which one you're involved with. So I imagine that, if somebody walks by and you're like, whoa, that's a CEO, in the same way you'd be like, oh, that's an A-lister or something.
It's all influencers in the future.
Yeah.
It's all it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I will pull up a picture then of...
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm forgetting their name.
Nakayama.
It is Nakayama.
Yep,
I did
it is.
say.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to pull up a picture of Nakayama then and say, what about them?
Oh, yeah. It's blue shits.
I'm sorry.
That's what we call them, blue shits.
What does that mean?
He does LO9. He's shitting blue all night.
So, this person is a
Heavy drug user?
drug connoisseur.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who's the dealer in the area?
Ooh, okay, now I need you to roll, please.
Before I do this,
Uh-huh.
I purchased something.
Oh, okay. And what did you purchase?
Instant Fix. This is a pharmaceutical that helps with pain relief and such.
So when you were like, oh, he's got a bad knee, you were just setting up the use of this ability. It's okay. Cool.
That's
I got
correct.
you. I got you. That's some GM braining happening there. That's all right.
It's called foreshadowing,
Yeah.
all right?
Uh-huh. Also known as GM brain.
Yeah. So I'm going to say for your knee, just to might help your recollection too.
He glances at it. How do you take it?
It's in the book actually.
Yeah, I think it's a plunger, right? It's one of those like stim, and then it just goes right in. Yeah, okay. He immediately puts it right above his knee and takes it. How effective is it? How quick?
Well, so the mechanical aspect of it is that it instantly heals 1 health.
Okay. All right. Oh. Yeah, okay.
Can I have advantage?
Yep.
On this roll?
Yep. Yeah, okay.
And would you say that this is manipulation?
Yes. Absolutely. There we go. That's a 3, folks.
3.
Holy shit. Hold on, let me show so I can see it. Okay, that's a 3. Yeah, all right. You telling me you don't know? I see you guys sniffing around all the time.
I'm not in Vice anymore.
Yeah, but you can't ask one of your peeps so I don't get in trouble? So I don't get yapping?
If asked, I ask them for the info. How's that? Nobody'll know you told me.
Ah.
It doesn't do well to burn any bridges, Sterling.
Ah. He just like leans out and he starts eating more of the sushi. Like he's thinking of what he wants to do. Ask me something else.
Okay. If you're unwilling to part with that information, how about this? They were seen around the Snake Pit. Last we saw them, and I'm trying to find the actual info where they were lost.
You have
they
it in
went
the
all the way
Discord,
to
I think.
Sector
but
4?
Yep. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And are you telling them this?
I was hoping it was still Sector 1.
Yeah, it's not. They left
yeah.
Sector 1 and went all the way to Sector
Okay.
4. And then there's a specific place where they were last seen, which you do
Yeah.
have somewhere. Yep. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I won't say that. What I will say is, what about any What about any military personnel in the area? You know anybody? Anybody that specializes in weapons or anything? Listen, we're not trying to bust these people. We're trying to stop these replicants from killing a lot of people.
Yeah, well, they're not coming around killing anything that I'm involved in right now, and I would prefer to keep it that way. I don't want shit raining down from the sky.
How long do you think that's going to take?
Are you threatening me now?
Not me, Sterling. The replicants. Look.
Yeah, man, I don't have any problem with any reps. Reps don't have any problem with us. They just want to hide.
Oh, really? What's to stop them from blowing up the building that you live in? If we chase them down to that building, you don't think they'd blow the whole building to cover their ass?
Yeah,
That's
that
the
sounds
kind
like
of
more of
people
a
that
thing
we're
we would
talking
do.
about.
All right. What else you got? Got any chicken? I'm so sorry.
Do you, Galen? Do you have?
So I feel like I feel like I'm gonna take out like the backup bag.
Okay.
Right? And it's gonna have something even more decadent in it.
Oh, okay.
So we had the shrimp tempura roll, sushi, and then this would probably be
Ferrero Rocher chocolate.
a Toblerone. It's just a
deep fried
Toblerone.
chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like I'd be into it. You said fried, so as long as it's fried, we're good.
Yeah.
Deep fried Toblerone.
Yeah.
Yeah, deep fried Toblerone, sure.
Okay, sure, shit. Oh, getting fancy. And he's already reaching for it.
You know what they say? If a chocolate isn't triangular in shape, it's not chocolate.
Do they say that?
I don't know, probably.
Right. All right, so he's slowly, I think he's making eye contact with you as he messily eats this fucking chocolate, and it's clear he's trying to decide if he's gonna give you the information or not, but either way, he likes making you wait. And then he, and his mouth is full. He's not even taking really his time with this fucking deep fried chocolate bar. And then he eventually starts wiping his hands back down on his pants, and he's looking around for something maybe something to write with, or because he's not going to fucking say it out loud. And then he looks to you with chocolatey hands, deep fried chocolatey hands, and is like, you got something to write with? You got something I can...
I'm gonna hand over a notepad.
Okay. So he's gonna make a mess of this notepad. It's gonna have chocolate all over it.
That's why I sighed first.
Yeah. And so he will write down the name that I believe was already given to you of the dealer that was last seen at the Snake Pit. He'll write down a couple of other names, but that one would absolutely stand out to you. And it's actually a person, so give me a second. I don't want to fuck it up. Roderick Wakeman.
Okay.
He's
so
probably
this
one
is
of
just
these.
confirming the information that we have already,
Yep.
which is fine.
Yep.
That's a good thing. I will I'll look at Sterling and say, listen, just keep an eye out. If you got anybody placing any strange bets.
You want to place a bet? I got a good fight coming up.
I'm sure you do.
It's a really good fight. He's undefeated, this kid.
Good to know.
Come
Look,
on.
If you got these people coming by anytime soon, let me know, and I'm gonna give them my number.
Okay.
And as I'm doing it, I look at him And I say, for emergencies only, Sterling.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, come on. What do you take me for?
If you abuse this, I'll be back in a different capacity.
Right. What? You think I'm gonna... Do you think I want to call you? I would prefer to see you as little as possible.
We know that's not true, Sterling.
Yeah, get out.
Walk away.
Get out. Okay, that was amazing. I will give you a couple of other names that he gave you as well if you want to follow up on those. But yeah, Broderick Wakeman is confirming the info that you got from Sawyer. And you also learned that they have a name for this guy, Blue Shits.
Blue Shits. Is
That's right.
Broderick's name or Nakayama's?
No, is Nakayama's name because
okay.
of the drugs he takes.
Yeah.
Which is LO9. Yep.
Yeah. So I will I'll just kind of make my way back towards Skiff and Selma and just kind of motion over my shoulder just with one finger to follow to Bob.
Yeah, I'll start making my way that way.
I have a question, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Galen, did you have your comms open, or was that a closed conversation?
I would have kept it closed.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We got a little bit of info. Not great stuff, but we got one good lead. Nakayama is apparently very much a connoisseur of certain drugs, specifically LO9. People addicted to it are often known as blue shits.
Mm.
Now remind me on that one. Is that the one that
It
has a
makes
really
your
bad
shit
come
blue,
down?
Bob.
Oh no, I know what it does there. Thank you very much. But does it have a steep come down on it? Is he gonna have shakes?
What do I know about LO9? Is this established or
It's not established. It's
am I making this up?
You can make it up if you like. However, it's definitely an upper.
Okay. Yeah, they come with shakes. Usually hits pretty quick, pretty hard.
All right.
You'll often see, if you try to look somebody in the eyes, you'll see their eyes kind of dance a little bit.
Mm.
Do you know if there's heavier distribution zones? Is this something that's been out for a while? I've heard it, but I don't know if it's...
Ooh, that is a great question. Let's do a roll or two for that. You guys just go ahead and roll like a 1d5, everybody.
I feel like, okay.
sure.
Oh, no, unless you want to make it up, Whack.
I was just gonna say that I was in Vice.
Oh, yeah,
Like, I
make it up.
feel like-
Go for it. It's all you.
Okay.
He's been at
What was the name of the drug, real quick?
LO9.
Nine.
9.
So, but he's been addicted to it for at least a year. So it's
So,
at least a year.
okay.
Make
So,
sure information so holds up. Yeah.
It's in the more heavily populated areas for sure. So here in Sector 1 and Sector 5 primarily.
So, and this goes to you, PB. So this is an upper, right? This is established. This is an upper. Is this a designer drug, or is this something that is explicitly considered legal?
Oh, it's not legal at all.
It is.
it's
something
definitely-
that has been like added. Okay.
Yeah, but I would say that it was made for, because I have to think about this for a second, because we're dealing with pharmacies right now, and corporations rule everything. So I don't know if, I feel
Well,
like
there's always people that can cook stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
that they would absolutely be making basically a version of this that is released pharmaceutically, and then they've added some stuff to it, like experimentation. So you might not be able to necessarily bust unless you were able to pull that exact vial and then dissect the vial, right? Because it's probably still in the same LO9 canister or something like that from Corpo version. So it's probably actually a little bit harder to bust people for cooking solo drugs nowadays.
All right.
Probably wrapping them in like already legal pharma labels and stuff like that. So.
Right.
So it's safe to say you know exactly what the pharma level of LO9 does, which is like a, you know, maybe Red Bull a little bit on crack, and then you've got the whatever they're cooking with this specific version, which is why they call them blue shits. Because your shit's certainly not blue when you just take the regular pharma version, I think.
They add Windex.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right. Okay. Well, with that sort of information, finding a specific supplier for that's probably not that difficult. So
You've got a specific supplier.
He has a specific supplier. Okay.
Hey, Sterling confirmed Broderick Wakeman for a potential seller.
Which is the name that we have in the file. Okay. All right. Any specific information about the snake pit? Like anything that would be helpful at all? Or
Did you? Sorry. Did you already go over what the drug is used for?
It's an upper.
I know it's an upper, but anything else? Like
I think it's probably pretty popular among corporate people who need to stay up late or who are working late hours.
so a la cocaine in the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great
blue
comparison.
cocaine.
Yep, blue cocaine.
That's awesome. Don't do drugs.
Unless you can do them safely.
Exactly.
Oh, that was amazing.
All right.
You were asking about the snake pit.
Yep.
Yeah. So, did he say anything about the snake pit? Is that? I mean, I know that's
No.
next destination, but
He was hard enough to give up this bit of info.
so he's being a dick.
Pretty much.
All right. We have a few directions then. Tracking down this guy, selling drugs. Broderick?
Galen, you have the equivalent of a kiss emoji multiple times come through on whatever your version of a fucking phone is
Oh
now.
my god.
Yeah, that's just...
Maybe like a little shrimp as well.
Yeah. I glance at it for a second, look really confused,
Is that important?
and definitely not.
All right. So what are we thinking here, everybody? What are we thinking?
I mean, it's hard not to feel like it's not all connected. You know what I mean? I'm trying to look at it as separate instances, but a lot of it is just starting to feel like it's too coincidental. You know what I mean?
All right.
No, I say we go to the snake pit. I say we stick to our plan. But
Now, in that picture that we have of Broderick giving something to Nakayama, is it just them, or is it the picture with the blonde lady and everything?
Yeah, no, you don't have a picture of Nakayama giving anything to, or like getting anything from Broderick. You just have
seen by.
Yep, seen by. Well, because I believe
Sawyer.
I'm almost positive Sawyer told you this, that he went solo and did not feel comfortable like pulling out his KI to take a photo of the
Got
transaction. But he said that the military types that were identified had been seen kind of like following him around and kind of outside, but they and that I actually can't continue further because I don't know what Sawyer told you, but they were not. There's no photograph of Broderick doing that, but you have one on your KIA. Like you have a shot. Everybody knows who this guy is at work. And then, but the photo that you have of the three is taken sort of kind of like from from behind them as they're walking by. So it's not a clear shot of all three, but it was clear enough for you guys to know Tyson Renzo's face is there. And then, of course, obviously, Skiff, you recognized the lady, the blonde woman. Even from a profile, I feel like you just know her.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was also taken by Sawyer as he was tailing them.
Now, to your point, I mean, there's nothing really connecting this drug deal to anything we're exploring. Nothing hard, anyways. It's just some of the same people are involved, but like you said, too many coincidences.
Yeah.
So I think still our course of action, Snake Pit.
Yep.
At least shake up Wakeman a little bit.
Yeah.
See what's going on with him. See if he has any more info to give us. Do we have any leverage on him?
On Wakeman?
Yeah.
He's got a rap sheet. So, I don't think Preston's
This is
going to be
involved.
too hard.
Yeah, this is involved with replicants. After the act is passed, we can get pretty aggressive.
Yeah. All right. I say let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Bob, how's your head feeling?
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, you doing all right?
Oh, yeah, no problems.
Good. Good.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
All of us going in?
No, I think I'll stay outside. I don't know this place.
I'll
I
go
don't know
in.
who's going to be coming in and out of it.
This is my kind of place.
All right.
Well, wait a minute. If you and... Let's think this through. Skiff, you and Galen, you want to head in and Bob and I can stay behind, or what are you thinking?
Read my mind.
It's good.
Okay.
Okay. I also have a map of the snake pit. Please hold. I'm so excited. You guys are hitting all the things I've prepared. You're just doing it in an order I had not at all expected and anticipated, and I love it. It's great.
Just regular police work.
That's right.
Well, I think then Skiff wants to go to the airport and get on a plane. I want to go to Timbuktu.
Yep,
And
somewhere you don't expect.
Just forget everything else that's happening and just shit on all your
Be
plans.
like, all right. Well, you can do that if you want.
Bob wants to open a bar.
I'm okay with
Skip
that,
will
Bob.
invest.
I'm okay with that, Bob.
Thank you, Skip.
Skip
Always
believes
drink for
in Bob's
free.
Dream.
Oh, God. Okay.
Narrator, is there a coffee shop nearby, or is there any place?
Yeah,
to get
I mean,
coffee?
sure. I don't see why
It's a
not.
cafe literally across the street.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Bum.
Right here where I'm poking.
Oh, dude, next to an arcade. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
let's go.
All right, there is
Tea
the
house
snake
down the
pit for
block.
you. Oh, yeah. Supermarket cafe is literally right across the street, along with some sushi. Are you doing anything before you head to Snake Pit, or there's another tea house and convenience store and a flower
Well, I
shop?
think there's a short conversation that me and
Yep.
Galen should have.
Yep. Okay. Leave you two to
I'll
it.
tell you what. Yeah, Selma and I, let's go to the cafe. I'm going to see if they got some boba.
Oh,
okay.
of course they
All
do.
right.
Okay.
So how do you want to play this?
Well, I've never met this Wakeman before. We need to find out what they're all about. If they're skittish, we gotta play aggressive, I think.
You know this place. On a scale of high class to gutter trash, where we at?
It's called the Snake Pit.
Good point.
But you never know with people. If Wakeman is the hard-ass type, you gotta play it slow and cool.
Follow your lead.
Listen, this place Well, there's a lot of working types here. A lot of escorts, prostitutes, whatever you want to call them. A lot of sex workers. If we can't find what we need, sex workers are generally pretty willing to rat on anybody that's a piece of shit. It's another route we can take.
Well, I won't go into detail, but I'll just tell you I'm no saint. So I hear what you're saying.
Fair enough. That.
Are we cops at the door? Or are we saving that for later?
Later. A place like the Snake Pit, we don't want to be announcing that we're cops.
Alright.
Could very well get us shot.
All right. Are we going to the
I
snake
imagine
pit?
at this point.
Oh, yep,
yeah, I
okay.
imagine at this point Bob and Selma join back up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely holding a boba.
Yes. What flavor? What does
Oh, it's-
Bob get?
Oh God. It's pretty no frills. I mean, this is like
Yeah, like a melon.
black tapioca. Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
got
like
a
a
little. Maybe there's a
honeydew.
there's a dash. You know, there's a
Too sweet.
dash of milk in it, but it's Spartan.
All right.
Selma has the lemon strawberry cream swirl with
Oh,
whipped
yeah.
cream chocolate
Very
and
decadent.
rainbow sprinkles.
Yeah. All
A
right.
giant straw, and half of it's filled with boba, and she's
Yeah.
no, that's pretty
Something
good.
called like unicorn diarrhea or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it so
Some
much.
was the original blue shit.
All right. So
Talking about food colorings, you know, red 5. You know what that does to you, right?
okay, so you guys are going to head to the snake pit. It's really loud in here, very crowded, very divey. Again, this is featured in the first film if you guys have seen it. They'll have dancers. They've got, these dancers are usually dancing with snakes, and that's why it's called the snake pit. So there's a section of the snake pit that has the dressing rooms, and then as you can see, I've put us on a new map page that'll show you kind of where the dance floor is, the stage, and the lounge, and where you'll be entering from. And again, if we want to do the same thing this time and go ahead and drag your tokens and just put them so that I can see where you're going to be. Those listening, I'll go ahead and I'll put this up for you so you can see kind of what it looks like on the inside. All right.
Now, I imagine this place doesn't have a line, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Selma, what are you doing here? Get out of here.
I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going. Hang on. I'm turned around.
Walked around with this massive boba. Just like,
Just like I'm chilling. It's fine.
It's the John
No outside
Travolta.
drinks, lady.
It's the John Travolta meme from Pulp Fiction. He's just like,
all right. Okay. So then the other question is outside the front, how? Because I know I don't have my gun on. I look pretty normal, clean, but like cleaned up and normal. But how many people are out and about in the front?
Ooh. Why don't you roll
Because I have an
me-
idea about what this place looks like.
Yeah,
but-
no, go on. Actually, continue. What do you think the idea looks like in your mind?
I
What are
mean,
you seeing?
so as a bar like this, you know, yeah, there's people inside. There's regulars. There's regulars outside. I think that there's, you know, those sort of conversations between the ne'er-do-wells that come and go from time to time. There's probably some regulars that hang out in the front, watch people.
Yep.
I don't know
Definitely.
much about Sector 1, but maybe around the side here, you know, a homeless person or 2 or 3 or maybe this entire alley. It has a a grimy feel to it. Definitely a grimy feel.
Absolutely.
But I'm when we start to approach, I'm looking for a place for Selma and I to essentially blend in, but on the outside.
On the outside of the bar?
So that's why I'm...
Yeah, absolutely.
The outside, yeah. So that's why I'm wondering how many people are about.
Yeah, one of you roll stealth, and depending on your roll, we'll decide if it's easy to blend in or not. One of you can roll for both of you. You got that?
Because I got a D in that.
Well, I also have a D, so,
Oh, you're going to be fine.
Okay, here I go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That'll be fine.
Selma's super,
right.
super stealthy.
You got it. Oh my God. Well, you did get it.
Wow.
All right. So how many people do you... I think it's probably a bit crowded out on this street. If I think back to the first film when he chases her out on the street, it's full of people. She ends up running through glass, right, to try to get out of him.
That's true. She does. That's right.
Yeah, and falls. And that's the street that you're on, essentially. So it's a lot of advertisement, a lot of bright lights and neon, and a lot of people walking around and people eating and outdoor seating and stuff like that. So it's pretty busy, I think.
Okay. All right. So blending in for us isn't going to be too hard. I will suggest that we hang out around here-ish, just around the side, just a little barely by the side.
Yep. Okay.
View of the street,
like around the corner of the
door.
Entrance.
Yeah,
okay.
just a little bit.
Yeah. And for no reason at all, that puts you out of the active combat zone, right? So you'll have to. You see the red lines? Those are your combat zones.
Combat zones.
Just pointing it out that you would have to enter into the building to be then in the entrance combat zone.
All right.
Okay, there's
I will say before we go in. Yeah, no. Before we go in completely, after seeing this place, after being aware of what this place looks like, I will check in with Galen and Skiff and just confirm.
Yep.
We good outside, or do you need us in?
So normally I would have you wait outside, but I've been here before. I know this place is pretty seedy, and it can be trouble. So I don't think I would let Bob just wait outside on this one.
Okay. Change of plans then.
Okay. All right. If that's the case, then we'll come in a little after you two, just so we don't look like we're all together.
Fair enough.
I like that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So similarly, just gonna hang out here for a beat or two after they go in, and then make our way in. And I'll wait for them to post up before Selma and I figure out where we're gonna be.
Sure.
So I'll just mention to Skiff, hit the bar, get some drinks, mingle, and then we'll maybe ask for something like a pick-me-up.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yep. This bar is quite different from the previous one that we've experienced in the show, in that the bartenders basically just kind of, there's multiple at this front, and they'll kind of look at you, wait for your order. If you don't give it right away, they're already moving on to somebody else, and there's no super pleasantries. They're not chatting you up or anything. They're just like, what is your order so I can grab it, and then they put it down, and then they're back doing whatever.
I'll just get a simple kind of like cocktail or something.
Okay.
Maybe something with say maybe like a rum and coke or something.
Yeah, okay, something easy. So yeah, you just ask for a rum and coke, and they're like, got it, and then it's probably out within 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Got it, boom.
And then I'll kind of make my way like around the dance floor a little bit. And like if anybody looks like they're alone, like, and they're out to flirt or like out to hook up with somebody or something that night, I'm keeping my eyes out for somebody like that, just to kind of like dance with and mingle and stuff.
Okay, all right. Obviously, you're definitely going to find at least somebody like that, so you can go ahead and make a move in towards an individual like this. Just let me know what they who they are or what they look like? Dude,
Sure.
I'm sorry. Did you just adjust your lighting to match the snake pit, Whack?
No, that's
oh
just a
my God!
coincidence.
It's just a
Yeah,
coincidence because I was like, what the? Okay.
Yeah, because that yellow lighting's so good.
It was so good.
You also have a LUT on me, so it changes it even more.
Yeah. It looks good. All right.
For our positions, once they're in there for a beat, and then for Selma and I to come in, are there 2 seats at the bar that are open?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to let you guys control the narrative. You don't need to ask me stuff right now at this moment. I'll interrupt you if something needs to be changed. But yeah, let's let you guys just go ahead and take control.
All right.
Describe what we see it, because this is the first op that you guys are kind of like doing together where you're moving in, and I want to know what it, like movie-wise, what would we see?
I'm going to open the door for Selma.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And then get to the next door faster than her and open that one too.
Thanks,
and then, yeah, absolutely. And then I'm almost like ushering her over to one of the seats. I'm like, oh, there's 2 right there. I've got literally had my hand out. I'm like, right here's good.
Yeah, no, this'll work. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and put myself at the door.
2 drinks. What do you think?
That's a lot to start with, but I mean, if you want to.
I mean, like 1 for me, 1 for you.
Oh.
Here, like you. Oh my God, here, hang on, Bob. And she gives him some cash. I feel like, do we carry cash?
Chinyan.
Chinyan, yeah.
Chinyan?
Chinyan,
okay.
yeah.
So I give him some Chinyan, and I say, here, get me something with vodka. You just, whatever you want.
Yeah, 2 vodkas. And then just literally just 2 straight vodkas.
2 straight vodkas. Okay. This is going to be an adventure.
Bob,
Yeah.
Bob, straight vodka? We can mix that.
You order. I don't drink. You order the drinks.
What? Well, what am I supposed to do? I'm not going to let vodka go to waste. Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I've got the vodka up to my lips. My lips are like super tight together. Oh yeah, I'm gonna chink you. And I put the vodka up to my lips, and I can feel the vodka against my lips. So I don't open my mouth at all. I just pull it away and put it back down. I'm acting like I'm drinking.
I think they must use well.
They use
It's
what?
like, it makes you go, well. It's not the best. It's fine, Bob. You know what? You just sip that, and I'm gonna sip mine, and we've been having weather. Weather's been weathering.
We're having. We're small talking at the bar.
I think that's what's supposed to be happening. I mean, am I wrong?
Is there a role for small talk?
No, but there can be. Just remember that every role is difficult to do in this world.
Look, so the bar is pretty clear, and yes, we need to have a conversation. I mean, as Galen would tell you, Bob's not particularly good at stealth and all that sort of stuff. So, I
would never say that. I'd never say it.
Yeah, he'd never say it. He's very aware. So yeah, I'm just wondering, to what degree am I going to do this small talk?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm curious as well now. Go for it. I think it would probably be like empathy or somewhere in that line.
Insight. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna I'll do an insight to see if I can, I don't know, sound casual with the Cummins and nope. Okay. Yeah, we have weather. Yeah. There's rain, and it's mostly rain.
Yeah. Like every day.
Yeah.
Every day at this.
Yeah. Do you have a jacket?
Point. I do.
You do?
Yeah. I got a couple. Got a couple jackets.
You have more than one jacket. Why would you need more than one jacket?
Well, the thing is, Bob, some people like variety in their wardrobe. I am one of those. I'm one of those people up to a point. You know, 2 jackets is enough. 1 jacket,
Right.
you gotta switch it up.
Oh, a backup. Oh, I see that. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah.
My eyes are kind of like scanning the horizon because I'm realizing, you know, at this point, I think Bob's looking for something to just keep him going. And so I'm like,
literally that, looking around.
You know, denim. You gotta have a good denim.
No, denim.
I'm not sure many people
that
wear
soaks up.
denim anymore.
No,
but
that soaks up water too much.
it does. Well, you know, it's retro. It's, you know.
I guess that's true. Yeah, and fashion.
Holy shit.
How's that vodka?
That's the episode title.
Yeah, how about that vodka? Yep, that's so good.
It's not my favorite.
Okay, where are you two then? Where's Skip and where's
Yeah, I'm on the dance floor.
Yep, that's right. You were trying to
and
smoosh.
I would like, so I'm not just doing that. I am I'm trying to judge if anybody's on what I believe to be LO9.
Oh, I'm just gonna give this to you because I think it's like, you know, you worked Vice, so yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I think I walk up to a woman with her hair is kind of like up in a little like bun ponytail kind of thing in the back, and she's got on like probably a jacket that's like way too warm but is very fashionable, and there's just like a slight erraticness to her dancing and what have you, and I will I'll just kind of try to I'll probably try and put on the charm a little bit and make my way in and just kind of try to match her dancing and stare really deeply into her eyes.
All right, go ahead and roll manipulation. Yep. She's super into it.
Success. Yeah.
She begins dancing with you.
And I'll say, any place I can find to pick me up here?
Yeah, absolutely. She doesn't even hesitate. She like gestures towards the lounge, but like kind of maybe in the way that maybe she's dancing to the music, so it's not super obvious, but you know.
Yeah.
She kind of like turns her body up and then casually points over. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
before I leave, I'll say, I like your jacket.
She smiles and then looks sad that you're going, but I think she might also assume that you're going to come back and dance with her. She even shouts, you know, come back and dance with me.
Maybe if you're lucky.
Well, all right.
And I'll smile like really like absolute shit-eating grin.
Yeah.
As I walk away.
It's effective. All right. Are you heading straight to the lounge where she gestured?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to look over towards Skiff. What do I see Skiff doing?
I'm sitting at the bar. I got my drink, and I've got my I'm kind of got my like I'm parallel or perpendicular to the bar, so I can see the bartenders on my right and the dance floor on my left.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I see it.
and-
I see it. He's tucked himself into the corner on the map. Very cool.
Yeah. And I'll look towards Skiff and I'll sort of point my chin over to the lounge. And I'll start making my way over there.
Now, when he does that, when he looks at me and he chins towards the lounge, I do one of these.
Yep.
Like,
Ooh,
And I'll
for those
and I'll put up
listening,
two
he pointed
fingers.
to his chest and then pointed to Galen. And then Galen holds up two fingers.
No, I pointed to my chest, and then
Yep.
I pointed to the lounge.
Oh, to the lounge. Okay, yeah.
And I'll nod, and I'll just say 2 fingers. I'll put 2 fingers up.
Okay.
I get up, grab my drink, and slowly follow him.
Hey.
I imagine Selma and I have no problem clocking this.
Yeah, no problem. You guys are seasoned detectives, seasoned Blade Runners even as well. And also, it's very clear the guy that you guys know to be Roderick Wakeman is sitting there in the lounge like he owns the place. He might even have a couple people around him as well.
Yeah, is there like a guard watching the door or something?
There's no guard in front of the lounge. There's just maybe a couple of people in the lounge with him. But you two approach Roderick in the lounge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And are you pretending to be inebriated? Or what's the level of manipulation and deceit going on here? Yeah.
I am. I have my drink in hand, and I'm just doing that, can't find the straw thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then no, I'm serious. I come up behind him, and I put my arm around him, and I grab the straws, and I guide him into his mouth.
Nice. Okay. Yep. Okay, perfect. I think you see, and you've been here before while you were working Vice. I need to know something, Galen. When you left Vice, why did you leave Vice? Was it you were transferred, or was your cover blown? You don't have to give details, but basically, is he gonna have a chance of recognizing you?
Oh boy. So I'm gonna say that my cover was, I'll make the decision. I was gonna roll for it, but I'll make the decision. My cover was blown.
Okay. I love this. I love this so much. Okay. Ooh, this gives us an opportunity to learn a little bit about your backstory a little bit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna type something to you.
Yep. Okay.
I think.
Oh, wow. Okay. So then... Do you know who it was?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it someone that Wakeman would know? Because that changes everything about the way this might go down. And if you want, you can roll for it. Yeah, he does. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay, so you approach. Why don't you go ahead and you rolled the manipulation. Do you want to roll another one between the two of you for this entire interaction with Wakeman? Skiff and... Yep. One of you two should roll something, whether it's manipulation or connections or something like that. What kind of information will change depending on what you two decide to roll, but...
The situation
feeling
seems
lucky,
like
Skiff.
it's a manipulation.
Yep. Okay, let's do it.
What do you have in manip?
I'm very good at it.
Okay, that's my lowest one.
Okay.
In the
that's
category.
All right, so
I'm
he'll roll
pretty
manip.
good.
Like I said, I'll let you take the lead, baby.
Yep. All right, let's do it.
Ooh,
Oof.
that
Okay.
is
Okay.
gonna mean I'm gonna push for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay then. Don't forget to mark your resolve. Go ahead and push.
And you said it doesn't matter if we rolled the both or single for this?
Right, because you have the ability to do it with only taking 1 damage, so you might as well do the 2 anyway, as long as you haven't rolled success on one of them. Yikes.
That's a 0 again with a...
You have the option to push one more time, but you're going to take damage for it. You want to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to, yeah.
Could not roll over a 6 on 40 12s.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there's
Wow.
one success.
Still. Oh, no.
Well, the 1 stays.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say you're only able to re-roll one of those, but yeah, you did it already. Okay. All right. So you got a success. Okay. So we know Broderick Wakeman. Let me see. I think I put his thing up here. Yeah, I did.
I see you trying really hard, and I go, cigarette?
Yeah. take that resolve down.
Take one.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, so I think the cigarette only works, not to be a little shit, but I think the cigarette only works if you have the ability to calm yourself with the cigarette. Otherwise, you need counselor, right? But I could be wrong.
I think you were right.
The description only says light one and heal 1 stress per shift.
Yeah, but I think you have to have unlocked the ability to do it. Like it's your thing. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that he needs to have the ability.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
I thought you took that ability.
I took counselor.
You took counselor
Oh
instead.
shit! My bad then.
Yep.
My bad.
No worries. No worries.
I am. I'm actually gonna take a pill.
Okay. All right.
I've got some Soviet happy that I'm going to.
Dude, so you're just gonna pop this drug right in front of of Wakeman? Yeah. Okay. That's also very clever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. All right. Okay.
Which will give me another resolve point.
All right. Good. Because I feel like you're getting kind of low on those anyway. Yeah.
Not so great.
Okay. All right. So he looks at you for a moment, but it's like he's trying to place where he might know you, but then he just does the standard salesman thing of pretending like, hey, nice to see you again. What can I get for you, gentlemen? It's going well, but it could be better. You want it to be better?
Maybe. Is that something you can help with?
Of course, you wouldn't be standing here if you didn't want it to be better. What can I get for you? What experience are you looking for?
Well, I've been feeling a little bit run down. I'm hoping for something that might pick me up.
Pick me up. All right. And what about you? He looks to Skiff.
I'm just here with him.
What kind of friend is this?
Oh, I'm participating.
So whatever
letting
he's
him
having.
make all the choices.
All right.
He's along for the ride.
All right. Well, let's give you a ride then. Okay. So.
I rub his shoulders a little bit.
Galen's or
That's
Wakeman's?
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Galen's.
Galen's.
Yep. Just making sure. Okay.
walk
I was
up to
like,
Wakeman's.
whoa, that is like a fucking ballsy
honestly,
move, but okay.
That's not a bad maneuver
It's
when
not,
you're just trying to
sometimes,
distract, you know?
All right. Okay. So, I think he will reach behind his back pocket. He like reaches into his back pocket and then pulls a couple things out.
I'm very much trying to figure out Wakeman, and like basically what I'm trying to do here is determine if this person looks like very skittish or
no, not skittish at all. Not
looks very
skittish at all.
confident.
Yeah, very confident.
Okay.
Like he has no fucking reason to be this confident. He's not like a super high level thug or anything, but also the police don't touch him because they want everybody he knows and interacts with, so he kind of feels a little untouchable. A little bit, and he's maybe acting with a little bit of that arrogance. Like he's not hiding at all what he's doing. He's sitting in this lounge like he owns the place. He doesn't even have a, like, Sawyer was able to witness the transaction between Nakayama and Wakeman from inside the club. They weren't hiding it then either. So I think it's just well known that he's the guy that hooks you up when you're at the snake pit. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything that might help with that?
Yeah, and he slides forward stuff that looks like it's in, I don't know, like maybe a NyQuil looking like container, something that looks like it came from a pharmacy, but obviously we know it. Let's say it's blue now also. Like,
Okay.
yeah. And so then he slides that forward. It's like it's got a little cup for you to go ahead and have a sip.
So I look at it and I'm like, wait a minute, is this the stuff that makes you shit blue?
Yeah, baby. It's totally worth it. Yeah. So you heard of it, have you?
I think I have.
Who told you?
Well, word gets around on the street. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know how it is.
Sector 1 isn't exactly like, the place you want to go to keep secrets. everybody's business is all out there, right?
Yeah, I guess so. His eyes move from you to Skiff and then back to you again.
You know, I have to say that this place seems like you probably get a lot of business.
I get enough. Don't worry about my business. Let's worry about your business.
Okay, how much?
And he'll rattle off something that seems fucking reasonable. I wouldn't know what drugs would be in this world, so we're just gonna avoid saying something concrete. Something that seems reasonable.
Right. Okay.
Reasonable for drugs, rather.
Yeah, is this gonna cost any Chin yen?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
So just to give you an idea, there is some like pricing for some of this stuff.
Perfect. Also, did I have Selma? I had Selma roll stealth, but no observation. Selma hit me with an observation while you're... or Bob. Either one of you. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna just DM
2
this
is
to you.
good. Yeah, no.
Yep.
I think actually,
What I'll do is I'm gonna put it in the group chat, but I'm gonna spoiler tag it. So only Selma and Bob click on it, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I would say that I know that we would have seen Galen and Skiff walk past to go over there. Probably clock the guy, but I'm trying to be incognito. And with Selma's stealth roll earlier, I actually, which Galen would know, this would show a fair amount of trust. I'm keeping my back, but I'm looking at her. Like, I'll look to the dance floor every now and then, and I'll try and get something in my peripheral of them.
Yeah.
But I'm
you're clearly
looking,
not obviously watching them.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, Bob, you don't see what I just spoilered. Only Selma sees that. Yep. Because your
Totally
back
fine.
is to the. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there's a few different entries in the book, and I'm curious how you want to do this, because the instant fix and the Soviet happy are one, and then there is a drug called experience that's a light narcotic that is considered incidental, and there's no cost for it.
Okay.
And then there's Zillish, which is a hard narcotic, and that's worth one.
Yeah, it's gonna be up in there.
Okay.
So let's just do one.
All right.
Now I know I don't see anything, but do I see Selma react to that?
I don't think she's decided to roleplay that it's happened yet. I said it can be whenever.
Oh, I thought it just happened.
No, it can be whenever.
That's not a problem.
Okay.
Not a problem.
All right.
Yep.
So,
I apologize.
yeah, I'll pay for it and say, I gotta be honest with you. One of my friends recommended that we stop on by.
Oh, good. Who's your friend?
Said, well, it's a bit of a problem if, and I kind of like look towards Skiff, like kind of playfully with a smile on my face, and I say, he's kind of famous.
He loves to name drop.
Nakayama.
Oh, yeah. You? He looks to both of you again. Are friends with Nakayama?
I say, absolutely.
Oh. Yeah. That clocks.
I actually haven't heard from him in a little while. Has he been through recently?
Oh, lovesick. No, I haven't.
You haven't seen him?
No, he hasn't been around in a couple of days, but that's him sometimes. Sometimes he decides to frequent somewhere else for a bit.
Bob.
Look, I hate to do this, and I'm just rattling this off in the background.
Yep.
Sip your vodka, Bob. Don't look around.
I don't.
Tyson Renzo just walked through the door.
I don't sip my vodka. It's held here. Where is he? Where's he going?
1 o'clock, near the bar. He's going over near Galen and Skiff. I don't know if he's noticed who I am yet.
I get up. Oh, God.
With our
I'm not gonna
radios-
stand up.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah.
We cannot even radio them.
I think I think you see my legs twitch to get up, and I stop, and I'm like, all right. I clipped him. Is he? How's he walking?
He looks confident.
Doesn't look like he's holding his side. He doesn't look
I
like
don't
he's
see any.
limping.
No.
He's not.
No, I don't think he's noticed me yet.
I keep my back turned, and I hunch down closer to the bar with this vodka, which the smell is nauseating. It's like, okay, he would have seen both Galen and I outside of his apartment. Now, he doesn't necessarily know that Galen is a police officer, but I announce myself as such to him. Essentially,
How do we know
push
this
Galen.
is this? How do we know this is the same man?
I don't. But if he,
We don't have
if he-
any. This could be a different.
I know.
Tyson.
So, if he recognizes Galen, there's no guarantee that he will. He won't necessarily know he's a law officer. He doesn't know he's a Blade Runner. But he can't see me, which means as soon as his back is turned, I need to get up. I'm gonna go towards the restroom. Okay?
Okay.
Comms on. Let me know what's going on. And I am gonna... I'm waiting for her signal, essentially, when Tyler has his back. Or excuse me, Tyson. When Tyson has his back to me. I'm going to wait for her to say go, and then I'm gonna go.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Still got his back turned. It's best. I think it's best we don't do anything until he pulls something. I'm watching him.
I'm gonna trust her, and I'm gonna sit there. But
Right.
I'm hunkered low.
Okay. His back is turned.
You want me to go now? Jesus. I thought you wanted me to stay, and then I'm gonna walk. I will get into the restroom. Yeah, I'm waiting in the restroom, but comms on. I'm listening to, and I chatter back and.
So you guys can see the map now. Tyson is basically, or the person who looks exactly like Tyson is going to saddle up to the bar. He's maybe 3 or 4 seats away from you now at this point, Selma. And you two, Skiff and Galen, you kind of have you're in the lounge. So I don't think that you would have noticed this, but if you want to roll for it, you can. But I feel like you were focused on your target. So,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Back to you two.
So, look, if you could help us out and just, I really love to see him again. And do you maybe know where I might find him?
No, man, I can't help you. I'm sorry. Like I said, I haven't seen him for a couple of days. Comes here, parties. Sometimes he parties at other clubs, but this is where I see him.
I'll look out of the corner of my eyes towards Skiff.
Oh my god. Are you guys about to fucking... Okay. I feel like you guys are about to grab him and be violent, so I'm ready. I'm here for it.
So what I'm gonna do is is he sitting down?
Oh yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna sit on one side.
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if he does that, then I will. How is he situated? Is he surrounded by people?
No, there were a couple of people in here. Maybe a few of them cleared out to give you guys some space when you were buying something, but.
Oh, okay.
No,
then I'll
Yep.
I'll sit on the other side of him and put my arm around him. Around.
Yep. Wakeman this time now, right?
Yep. Wakeman.
Okay. All right. So you guys have squished him now. All right.
I have a feeling I know what's coming next,
Yeah.
or at least
So do
an
I.
idea.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna set my drink down on the table and just kind of look at Wakeman and say, well, what about the 3 replicants that kidnapped Nakayama? Do you happen to know them, Broderick?
And I have my arm around him, whichever side, and I take, like, I have my revolver, and I just kind of like nudge him with it under my coat, and I kind of like
Holy shit!
make kissy faces at his ear.
Oh my god! Yeah. Okay, with your gun kind of pointed at him. All right. Oh man! What the fuck? What the fuck is this? I don't know anything about any fucking.
Keep it down.
Not so loud,
Broderick.
baby.
We wouldn't want to make a mess in here.
I don't know anything about any skin jobs.
Broderick. Can I call you Broderick?
Fuck off, man.
Look. The act just passed. Anybody that's associated with replicants, well, we've got a lot of license. Kind of do what we want with them.
Yeah, I heard.
And right now, Broderick, you're giving me this vibe that says that you might be involved.
Vibes? Fuck off with your vibes, man. I don't know anything about anything other than what I'm doing. I don't know who he hangs out with, all right? He's some fancy CEO. But when he comes here, he usually comes alone. He dances with whoever's here, and then he goes on about his way. Sometimes he has a lady or two or a fella when he leaves, but that's it. I don't know anything about anything else. I just give him his shit.
3 replicants, Broderick.
I don't know what that is. I don't know who that would be.
I'm going to... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
You fucking ease up.
How about a blonde lady? About this high.
His eyes dart around the entire club, like looking, I don't. A blonde lady, that's not just very descriptive. We got dancers that are blonde.
I pull out my KIA and set it in his lap.
Oh my god. Oh no, now they're gonna think I'm a narc. And I think he immediately just like jerks his leg and your KIA will hit the floor because he doesn't want to be seen helping you guys.
Oh, I'll roll stealth for that KIA. I wasn't doing it like...
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a table, I plan on like sliding it under the table.
Okay, yeah. All right, then that's fine. So maybe as you pull it out, he says that, and you're like, fucking relax, and you put it underneath the table. Okay. Yep. Don't even need to roll for it.
Oh shit. Why did I say stealth? How about mobility instead?
Yeah.
No, you're doing great.
Stealth it is because you are trying to hide it. Unfortunately, right. I'm sorry.
All right. Wish me luck.
Look at that!
Hey!
You succeeded.
I got a 1, all right.
Yep.
Nice.
Do you have advantage on still, or no?
No.
Okay. All right.
I'd be rolling 3.
You're rolling 3.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
And I go to his ear and I go, shh. Just take a look.
I don't know anybody. How am I supposed to? I'm fucking high off my ass half the time.
Do you know this lady? That's all I want. Yes or no?
No, I'm sorry. I wish I did. I really wish I did, but I don't.
Insight.
Yeah, go for it.
Fucking pushing.
All right, go for it. You only get to push the... Yep, okay.
Yes,
Yes,
okay.
Wow. So for those listening, he failed the first one and then pushed and got a success by 1. Okay.
And I took the stress damage.
Yeah, man. He seems to be telling the truth. He does not seem to recognize anybody in this picture. Although, to be fair, the photo isn't like a good front-on shot of anybody's face.
That's fine.
Yep.
I take the photo back, or I take the KAI back and put it in my pocket. See, was that so hard?
Yeah, but I've been telling you that from the start. Are you gonna shoot me? Oh, come on.
And I kind of like lean over and look at Galen. Are we?
What? No.
Don't know yet.
What do you mean you don't know? I help you guys find the other guys that you really want. What's happening here?
You're not helping us.
Assholes, all of you.
We don't want this to be a wasted trip here, Broderick. You know something. Nakayama is a regular customer. What about the other two? I'm going to,
He's making a dash.
So, he's making
a dash. He immediately is like, as soon as you're like, well, you're not helping us, he goes, yeah, fuck this, I'm out.
We're on either side.
I know you are.
So does he knock the table over?
Yeah, he's going to go forward and try and go down and out the lounge. Now, I did roll a 2 success for mobility. So, but however, Skiff has a gun. So I feel like Skiff, you can roll reaction with advantage if you decide to shoot him. If you do not shoot him, you guys will have to chase him and do your own mobility.
I'm not gonna shoot him.
Yep. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure. I thought I'd give you the option.
No, I know.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna kill a guy in cold blood like in the middle of a club.
Okay.
So I do have my arm around him.
Yep.
So if I mean, it's not gonna be good, but if I can roll hand to hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd love to like, move the arm from his shoulder to a little bit more around his neck.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Keep him from leaving.
So I feel like he does that thing where he just like does the shrugs his shoulders and ducks and tries to like tip the table over and go.
Nah, failed.
0 hand to hand.
And
Okay.
I'm not gonna push it.
Yep. Okay.
It's my worst stat.
Okay, so he is up, and Galen, did you want to try to roll a reaction or like hand to hand to stop him from passing by?
Yeah,
or?
I'm gonna try and trip him. I think.
Okay. Yep. All right.
That's the only thing I think I would be able to do. He knocks the table over. I just stick my leg out.
Yep. Which I think is an improvised. Yep. Hand to hand. 1. Okay. So what that means, though, is that because he rolled a 2 and you've rolled a 1, that those successes cancel each other out, and that leaves him with just a 1. So he is absolutely going to stumble over your foot, Galen, but he does manage to get up and start scrambling out. And he is going to try to head immediately for the door, which is right, as you guys can see on the map, behind this lounge. So now he is in this zone. Oh, nope, that's a lie.
Give me back my money!
He's in this line. Yep.
I'm just gonna try and chase after him.
Yep.
And I'm just yelling, give me back my money, thief!
Okay, when that
Do I hear
happens,
this?
yep, when that happens, you hear this, and so does Tyson.
So does Tyson.
Yep,
Okay.
turns and looks.
Yep. I've got my eye on Tyson.
Yep.
Are you communicating with me?
Oh, right now, should I?
Well, I'd said open.
You have your comms on.
Yeah, I'd said open comms
Yep.
before I walked away. So you could give me updates about what's going on. So I've been listening to you telling me what's happening.
Looks like Broderick is headed for the exit. Galen is shouting after him, and Tyson is also interested. This could get hairy, Bob.
Stay on Tyson.
I'm on him.
I actually, I don't know if this is cop sense or whatever, but like, if Galen's going after him,
Yep.
my instinct is to stand up and look and see who is taking notice of this and because everybody's seeing it, but who's taking action on this?
Yep. Okay. So go ahead and roll observation for me if you like.
Okay. 2.
Wow. Okay. So not only, Skiff, do you clock that a couple people maybe on the dance floor look over, but the music's loud, so it's not really, you've got a couple people, but when you stop when you see Tyson Renzo at the bar next to Selma, who has absolutely taken note.
If this were a movie, the camera would like kind of pan into him and go, motherfucker. And then I immediately, once I see Tyson, I would immediately look for Selma and Bob.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so Selma is right next to him and probably makes eye contact, and you guys go ahead and describe what happens next.
I look at them and I kind of like look over to Tyson like, are you seeing this?
Yeah, so Bob's missing. He's
in the restroom.
Yeah, you would know this, but he's not
Selma,
next to Selma.
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta like. Okay. Are we on comms now? Like since
you might as well be. Yep, go for it.
Okay. I get on comms.
You see him, don't you, Selma?
Absolutely.
We gotta take him.
I want to wait and see what he does.
10-4.
And I start. Where's Tyson? He's at the bar.
Yep.
Okay.
Couple
Then I
seats down
start
from Selma.
making my way with my drink and my smoke in my hand. I start going towards this way so we can box him in.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. And Galen, you're still chasing after Broderick, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I don't think I would have seen Tyson.
No, I don't think so. I think you were hyper focused. Okay. Do you want to pull do you have the chase cards on here?
You're the GM.
No, I mean, do you have the ability to pull, or do I need to turn that on?
Oh, so the chase cards, we
there,
don't.
Do you see those?
Yes.
Okay, so can you draw one or no? Let's see how this works, or do I just need to deal it? Let's find out.
You need to deal it. I don't have a draw button.
Oh, I can select you and then deal it to you specifically? That's cool. See if that works. Says you must deal to at least one player. All right, that's fine. I'll just reveal it. Okay, hold the line. Thugs I have. Which is gonna be...
I get hugs?
Yeah.
This is the best foot chase ever.
6 street thugs block the road. Wow.
6?
Yeah, that's what it says.
D6.
6?
D6 street.
Oh,
D6.
thank you. It's too small for me to see on the screen. Okay, so roll me a 1d6, Whack.
Oh no.
Street thugs block. Did you roll a 6?
I'm going to.
Yeah. 2.
Oh, I rolled a
hey,
2.
so 2 thug is
right.
block your way from reaching him or from moving forward. The prey must roll connections to be allowed to pass. A failed roll means that the thugs will attack. The chosen maneuver fails automatically, and one thug attacks in close combat. If the connections roll succeeds, the thugs will attack the pursuer instead. So everybody knows what's about to go down.
So
I'm
Broderick
the prey.
is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Broderick is the prey, so he's going to roll connections here. Brody, where's your thingy? There you are. Okay. Success. They're going to attack you. Immediately engaging in one hand-to-hand. So, do I have just I do have a standard thug. Perfect. I'll just roll hand-to-hand here.
Oh,
wait.
off.
That's not right. That's a hand-to-hand roll instead of an unarmed. Right? You're supposed to... Oh, well.
Now, I am rolling hand-to-hand to defend.
Yes. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I was listening.
Crap.
She rolled a 2 and said, wait, that's the wrong way to roll,
You don't
and
roll
rolled a 2
unhand.
again.
You would also do unarmed as well, right? You both roll an attack roll, and you have the opportunity to do damage. Whoa!
Okay.
Yes! Here we go! So technically, I think our criticals would cancel each other out, right?
I didn't roll a critical. I rolled a 1.
1. Okay.
Do I want to push? Use my happy pill already.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I have to.
Yeah.
His is no longer a crit. His is no longer a crit, right?
Right. It's just a success.
So I'll just take it, actually.
Yep. Okay.
And that's 1 damage because it's unarmed.
I hit the damage button, but nothing seems to be happening, so I have no clue.
It should be. Oh, I have unarmed on my sheet. It's 1 damage.
Yep. Okay. Yep. So 1 damage.
Okay. Yeah. So I think I just get just cheap shot, right in the face as I'm trying to get past these guys, and they're just kind of grabbing me, and I get punched in the face. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep trying to chase after.
Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Broderick.
So a failed roll means 1 thug will attack, but if the connection roll succeeds, the thugs will attack the pursuer instead. So you have 1 other attack coming in from the other thug.
Okay.
Yep. And we're gonna say that this is okay, it cancels itself out. Perfect. Wow. So good. We're going to say that these thugs obviously are friends with or work with or whatever with Wakeman. So they notice and they try to get in your way. Now, we're going to go ahead and do a maneuver here, which Wakeman needs to roll to move 1 step forward. So let me pull these cards out for you as well. And I'm assuming you're chasing, right?
I am.
Yep. Okay, so let me pull these up here. Chase maneuvers. Here we go. And you can see these too, right?
Yep.
Both of them? Perfect. So the only thing about these is that you get to choose the chase maneuver. So if you can't pick through the deck and pick which card, then that's, something you can?
We cannot.
You cannot, yeah. Okay, so do you remember
Mouse
your chase
over
maneuvers?
And pick draw? Is that not what it is?
It's chase maneuvers, pursue.
Yep. I'll find the page number here in just a second.
It's 82.
Perfect.
So I'm going to pursue, and normally you roll mobility for driving, but this is a foot chase.
Yep.
So I assume this will be mobility, just agility, since I'm running.
Yeah, probably. Mobility, yes, is under the agility category. So yeah, mobility works. Seems like it works for me.
That's 1 success.
Okay, let me do, and I do the same thing because I am running as well. Is this the right? Nope, this is the thug. Please hold. Broderick, here we go. So they cancel each other out,
Good
though,
Lord.
which means I only move 1 and you don't move any.
Okay.
So I have managed to get around the corner, and the thug, the guy, one of his friends that has hit you or attacked you or whatever, has just slowed you down. That's it.
All right.
Yep. Okay. Now, we're switching here to Selma at the bar with Tyson. Now, Tyson hasn't noticed you, but he has absolutely noticed Broderick failing, and he's noticed Galen, and he recognizes Galen.
He recognizes Galen.
Yep.
Shit.
Yep. And he immediately
Okay,
heads for the back door. He starts running.
I've got the rep heading out the back door. He's running. I'm going after him.
I'm behind you.
Bob, meet me in the back. Okay.
Yep.
I
Yeah, go ahead.
No, the
I
back
don't know if you
door.
want to go around, but
The upper right, is that correct?
yeah. Sorry.
He's heading for the back, but as you can see, it looks like there are multiple doorways that you can go through. He's going through the one closest to the bar, like right here, if you can see on the map, back towards the dressing rooms.
Can I hear them now? Because they're talking about this.
Everybody's on comms. Yep.
So,
okay.
I'm gonna make my way out that exit.
Then.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as he gets up, I make that comms message. I get up and I pursue him.
Okay.
Can we show the audience?
Yeah, I can show the map. Just give me one quick second. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so you guys now are all on comms here. You are going to pursue, so I need you to roll me, which is the same thing, the pursuit. I'm going to pull up a card here, which is going to tell us what the obstacle is. Let me just go ahead and deal another obstacle card. Oh, it's not deal, it's reveal. Hold on. There we go. Now everybody should see that dealt card, right? Where did it go? I said deal to all players.
We each have a card that was dealt.
Okay, garbage. There's garbage and debris all over the street, making the ground slippery. Any pursue or flee maneuvers get a disadvantage this round, while block gets an advantage. So both you and I will be rolling at disadvantage, so that means I gotta re-roll mine. Okay, hold on.
Doesn't that just happen on the next round?
No, it would be for this round.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And what am I rolling
And I just
here?
rolled first. We're rolling mobility because you're chasing me and I'm running. Yep. But at disadvantage.
Okay. At disadvantage. Okay.
Well, I don't know which way they're going, but I am attempting to block the upper right-hand back door.
Yep. Okay. So you would need to move into a next space. So you have to do the flee move to move into the next combat zone. So past from where you are, past that red line.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, just go ahead and roll like a mobility maneuver to pursue, but then you can block in the next round. Unless you're trying to block that specific door, but I mean, you can see that he's not trying to use that specific door, so. Okay.
2 successes.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you can move 2 zones. So you can get all the way to the door if you want.
I'm gonna move here and see like which way.
Yep. Okay.
Which way Tyson's gonna go.
Yep. Okay.
I think I must trip like over a glass or something.
Looks like he's headed out towards the middle near the bar area.
You don't need to trip. Fails in this don't have to be that you're just like, not good or a bad cop or whatever. Yeah, because I'm just not a fan of that, so we don't have to say that you trip. But I mean, if you want to trip, that's fine. He's just a fucking replicant, and he moves very quickly. And he gets around that corner real fast, and he was kind of already on edge, and he just whips around the corner. However, when he moves 1 space, he does see Skiff blocking the only exit.
I still need to roll, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Same thing, mobility?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
If you are pursuing.
I am pursuing. I will push that. Absolutely. Is it this one?
Ooh! Wow.
How many times can
no.
Doesn't that mean something?
How many times can I push this?
2 D10s.
Means
Holy
that
shit.
Aaron is really bad at rolling dice.
Yeah, that's very true. So I take a resolve
Just
for
said
that,
in the
right?
previous one that you don't need a trip or anything like that.
You
that
don't.
kind of thing.
You don't need to trip. However, this is pretty bad.
The floor
No,
of the
just kidding.
bathroom is... there's just blue stuff everywhere, all over the floor in the bathroom. Who
Oh
knows what
my
it is?
god.
Okay, so I just took a point of resolve. How many times can you only push once?
You push once, but you get to re-roll 2 dice because everybody basically, that's a replicant ability in the book, but I'm giving it to everybody because that way we're not revealing who is and who isn't a replicant.
You can't push You can't push anymore because you got 2 ones.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
so
Okay.
you can't
So-
push critical fails. Sorry.
Just since it's 2 ones, what I will say is this door definitely swings in as I try to push through it. So I end up just boom.
Okay,
Damn it.
that works.
And no one saw it. And that's my turn.
You did, though.
I'm gonna stay awake at night. Bob is just gonna sit there, like in the shower, cold shower, sitting on the floor, just going.
One of my favorite memories of my dad is that he laughed his ass off when he showed me the Far Side cartoon. It shows School for the Gifted, and the kid is pushing on a
and he's leaning against it. Yeah, it's such a good one. Yep.
Like, this is you, and I went, God damn it, Dad.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Okay, so that is everybody, I think. Yes, because I already rolled Wakeman this round as well. Okay, so next round, I'm going to go ahead and do the chase obstacle here.
Who are we going with? Is it back to Galen or?
It's all of us, because we're all, it's just Galen's chasing somebody else. But Broderick also goes this turn as well. So, dead end ahead. If the prey has chosen to pursue, flee, hide, or block, the maneuver fails automatically.
So this is very good for us.
Yeah, very.
Does that work for both of them?
Very
Does that work
good.
for?
Yep.
Both? Oh,
Yep.
wow.
It's the maneuver for this round. I mean, technically we could do 2 different prey, but really you're only supposed to be in a pursuit with one character and one prey, but that's not fun for all of us, so I'm kind of improvising. So yeah, we're gonna say he hits a dead end, and I think it's obvious. I think it's just there's a fucking line out the door for whatever reason, or there's a crowd or something. I think we said there was no line for this club, but like there's a huge crowd outside, or somebody's drunk and puking or something like that, and that's his obstacle, Broderick's obstacle. So he's gonna fail moving forward at all. And so does Tyson. So you guys, but I think that means if you choose to, that's just everybody. Oh no, it's only if the prey has chosen. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so you guys can choose to make basically a free maneuver.
So I know that Tyson is here now.
Yep.
I'm going to, on the comm, say, oh God.
We need backup right now.
And I'm going to go ahead and call for backup.
Okay.
We have to follow that pretty heavily. Let's see. LAPD resource requests.
I think it's 1 for backup.
No, backup or suppress crime in progress is nothing. It's an instant turnaround.
All right, perfect. So you're gonna call for backup, but this is suppress crime in progress and not stop a chase, right?
Correct.
This is basically if shit goes down.
I'm more worried about Renzo than I am about
1,000%.
Roderick.
Yep. Okay. So you've called for backup.
This is Detective Galen Edwards, badge B337-41. We have a replicant in sight, replicant at the Snake Pit. Repeat, the Snake Pit. We need backup immediately. Replicant is presumed to be armed and dangerous.
What do the other 3 do? Specifically, go ahead.
Yeah, pursue. I mean,
go. I want everybody to go ahead and
the wrong way through the door. So.
Roll your pursuit options here.
All right.
You are able to move 1 zone forward.
All right. I'll just put myself here, like I'm out and I'm running.
Selma?
Am I still rolling with disadvantage?
Nope, you're good. You can roll regular.
Okay.
Yep.
Normal.
Yep.
Mobility.
I'm going to assume that was my turn.
Yep.
By the way.
That was like an incidental or your other option. So Selma, I'm going to say that you actually move up here to block him coming back out this way, because you saw Skiff go this way. So, all right, Skiff, are you going to move in on him? Or are you blocking his doorway? Yeah.
Are there people in this hallway besides me and Renzo?
Roll a 1d6.
Fuck. Okay.
I rolled a 0?
Mm-hmm. 5 other people in this hallway.
Wow.
Okay. Are they in between me and Renzo?
Oh, there's 5 of them. We're gonna say that there's some people backstage. There's one in between you and Renzo in the dressing room, heading out of the dressing room.
Okay.
Then, because I'm honestly just what makes sense to me. There's probably one behind Renzo in the dressing room. Here, I'll put this up on the screen so everybody can see it. There's probably one behind him. There's
snakes.
Probably
Don't forget the snakes.
2 or 3 in the backstage, or let's say there's 2 in the backstage, and then there's another one in the dressing room. And yeah, some of them have snakes around their necks and
So
stuff.
that's me.
Yep.
Just throwing it out there in case anybody needs an improvised weapon.
Yep. Oh, you want to just grab a snake and...
Oh,
yep.
I have a survival knife on me.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
get
Yeah,
close
you have
to
the
'em.
option to do that. Okay, so... yep, go ahead.
One of the options is stand and shoot.
Yeah, are you going to do that?
Yeah, and I'm going to yell at the person that's in the middle of us.
Yeah.
If they're by the dressing room, I'm going to yell.
Get back in the
them.
dressing room.
Get back in there!
Okay, go ahead and roll to stand and shoot.
Pull out the gun. Now, I am not aiming for, like, God, I want him alive, but I
Yep.
also am scared of him.
Yeah, that's a
So
called
I'm
shot,
going
though.
center mass
Yep,
as
yep.
best I can.
Okay, all right.
Okay, let's see. And then you go to... isn't there a tab for fire? Oh, no, it's down below.
Yep.
There it is. Magnum, there it is.
Yep.
And then I just press the arrows.
Yep.
That.
You
Okay.
can push it if you want.
68. Does that mean I fire a second shot, or is that still on the first shot?
It's still on the first shot. It means that you
Okay,
are
okay.
just re-rolling the ability to hit in one shot.
Oh
And
my
you can
God.
re-roll both of them because neither was a success.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then.
Yep, okay.
So, okay, when it brings up the push thing,
Yep,
you do
you do
the
the
D8
second.
plus
Yep.
the D6?
Yep,
Okay,
you get
okay,
them
okay.
both, yep.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, okay. So
I
you...
fucking whiffed him.
Yeah, okay.
Renzo, stop! Fucking don't know what else to do.
Yep. Renzo pulls out a gun.
Where's he this? Hey, he stopped.